The Rays attempt to break out the brooms in this 3-game series right after this. Mickey Munson, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Ready now, Eddie Velasquez. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Pitts is there, and he has it for the first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Now at the plate, William Pollard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In is Christian Yelich, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a home run. They're saying fair ball, but if it was, it wasn't by much. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the video review seems over, and the home run is indeed going to stand, so the replay will uphold the original call, and that was a case of better safe than sorry. Into the box now, Leonardo Asensio, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this one at 248, 5 homers and 41 RBIs. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
High and deep down the left field line. Pitts is after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. Homer Mays would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in, Homer Mays. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. Mays absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
Two and one to the A's first baseman.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and Oakland has claimed the early 1-0 lead. Garrett Cole gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done. Controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now in the box, Jesse Pitts. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Guy does a lot of different things in the ball field. Not only has this guy been a hit machine all year, but he also leads the league in runs scored right now. So you have to give credit to the guys behind him who are driving him in as he's been getting on all season long.
And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Connor Pitts, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298 and even 20 home runs and 77 RBIs. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Pitts on at first, nobody out. And that misses, 2 and 1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
The 2-1 on its way.
That's ball.
Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Go right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping up now, Boof Bobo, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
This guy's got a big shot at the Triple Crown. He's leading in 2 of the 3 categories and top 5 in home runs, so that's where he needs to pick it up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Cole has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Line toward the alley in left center. Yelich arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye stakes. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
At the plate, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Comes set with the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
At the plate, Jeff Pitts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Full sets. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The A's lead it 1-0. Into the box, Paul Walsh. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The third baseman, Paul Walsh.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far, with the Rays dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep here in this contest.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. The Rays had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down one early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, can you even see the defensive positioning of this team? I'm blinded by how much gold is out there. Can I get some shades for this one? If this offensive team has any hope of scoring, they better hit it in the seats.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Batting 8, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Enrique Velasquez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Velasquez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
The count.
Popped him up. Bobo over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Oakland. We've played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Into the box now, Sammy Pitts. He's always a long ball threat, currently fourth in the American League in that department.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
The right field.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And he'll get back in safely. Stepping in now, John Pitts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Coming to the plate now, Toby Sweet. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch coming, here it is. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. None out, runners at first and second. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And this ought to play the couple as this falls down for extra bases. He pulls into third safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Batting ninth.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys.
Antonio.
Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, Antonio Quevedo. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
In now, Jesse Pitts as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
One strike now from Cole. Nope. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
3 runs already home here. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. Another 2-2 offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Digging in now, Connor Pitts. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. First offering on its way. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Pitts very well could be starting the upcoming All-Star game. He currently leads all second basemen in the league in fan votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Quevedo, the runner at second with one away. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
There's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Digging in to try it again. Boof, Bobo, 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Fouled off. First and second now, 1 man out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 2-2 pitch. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Gordon has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Rays lead it 3-1. Leading off the inning, Eddie Velasquez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there, no balls and a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Pitts is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And with one away, time for a check of the standings as you see where the Rays stand in the American League East. Digging in, William Pollard. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Skied into straightaway right. Pitts moves over. 2 gone.
Up next.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next up for the A's, Christian Yelich. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Batty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They still trail it here 3-1. Striding into the box, Jeff Pitts. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 34 home runs now on the year, and Tampa Bay has taken a 4-1 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Sammy Pitts. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. No outs, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So one gone in the inning now, and it's time for a look at the standings in the AL West to just see where the A's find themselves entering play here today. So stepping in, John Pitts. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone. An absolute bomb. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and that is 27 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Toby Sweet.
Toby.
Pops this one up. Mays moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now, Antonio Quevedo coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Cole has his target. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Pollard takes it in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Rays 5 and the A's 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Leonardo Asensio. He drew a walk his first time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
The count is 1-2.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Homer Mays will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Homer Mays. Now here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Digging in, Paul Walsh. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
You know what, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box now, Enrique Velasquez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Walsh over at second. Kiermaier at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit out towards second. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Tampa Bay leads this one 5-1. Ready for another shot now. Jesse Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Connor Pitts. And a ball, 1-0. Couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box, Boof Bobo. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count.
2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Still even at 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Yelich. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Now you see the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound, and it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll depart early here this afternoon as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Lorenzo Nieve answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Nieve.
Stepping in now, Jeff Pitts down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Pitts is on his way home. He scores, and it's now a 6-run lead.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Ready once again, Sammy Pitts, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a throw over, runner back safely. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Pitts is off of first with 2 away. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 28 on the season, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. 4 runs here in this half inning. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
2-2 the count. The 2-2 one more time. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Yelich going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rays are in front 9-1. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Pitts is there, 1 away. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eddie Velasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, William Pollard. Ball 1. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Pitts moves over, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They trail big. It's 9-1. Digging in once again, Toby Sweet. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Hitter, Toby Sweet.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 9, Antonio Quevedo.
Now at the plate, Antonio Quevedo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded weakly toward third. Walsh is there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesse Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 one more time. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3. But they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. So striding in, Christian Yelich. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box, Leonardo Asensio, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pitts waits on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now batting, Homer Mays.
Homer Mays.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rays 9 and the A's 1. Stepping into the box, Connor Pitts. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 21 for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Standing in now, Boof Bobo. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line toward the gap in left center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So he's aboard with his 2nd hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping in now, Jeff Pitts, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Back up the middle. Gordon is up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 3.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Sammy Pitts, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
The right fielder, number
In now,
31.
John Pitts, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
The 3-1 hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 6 full. It's the Rays 12 and the A's 1. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Striding in, Paul Walsh.
Leading off for Oakland.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. One 0 count. Here it is. Not close. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Walsh gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Now to the plate, Enrique Velasquez. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. Here's the 0-2. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The next 0-2 is taken for ball one. None out, runners at first and second. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The batter, number 10.
Ready for another chance? D. Gordon. And their runners at the corners now. He's set, and the pitch. Popped him up. Quevedo is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eddie Velasquez. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Velasquez carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A's strand a couple. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Gil Cruz comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Cruz.
Striding forward now is the DH, Toby
Leading off
Sweet.
for the Rays, the designated hitter, Toby.
He's ready.
Sweet.
Here's the first offering. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Skied into straightaway right. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So striding forward now, Antonio Quevedo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And there are 2 away now. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jesse Pitts. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. Hot shot to third. Played on the backhand. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 12 and the A's 1. Benito Ordonez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 6, Benito Ordonez.
So coming to the plate, William Pollard. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Pollard.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hits this one hard the other way. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter.
So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
First pitch on its way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
The 1-1. And this will be fouled away. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
Pitts comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Up next for Oakland.
Next will be the designated hitter, Leonardo Asensio. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever.
Hey.
Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Into the box, Homer Mays, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Three and 0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Up next.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Settling in now, Connor Pitts. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Too low, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Belted high in the air out to left. Yelich going back, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game as the blowout continues.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their sixth home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Bobo, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Kiermaier coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
In now, Jeff Pitts. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Stepping in now, Sammy Pitts. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Pitts at second. Pitts is over at first with 1 away. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, John Pitts, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Misses, ball 2. Here's another 2-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Rays will settle for just the 1. 9th inning coming up. The Rays lead it 13-1. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The catcher, number 4, Enrique Velasquez.
Striding in for Oakland, Enrique Velasquez. First offering on its way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Pitts back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
Now at the plate, D. Gordon. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made, and the Rays finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. Tampa Bay scored a lucky 13 in this one. Mickey Munson records his 14th winning decision of the season. Garrett Cole was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.